I want to give you a quick update about the Dapr project, which provides APIs to build secure and reliable microservices. I'm Marc Duiker, one of the Dapr community managers, one of the 3 these days. And Dapr, the distributed application runtime, is used by organizations both big and small, no matter what kind of vertical they're in, to speed up their application development. So typically it saves about 30% of development time, which is quite a big chunk. So it provides about like 13 different APIs that decouples it from the underlying infrastructure. I'll share a slide later. The project has been around for 5 years now. It's really battle-tested project, and last November it became a graduated project, which is really quite an achievement. We're really proud about that. And here you can see that you can use whatever language you want to develop your applications. Dapr runs in a sidecar, in a separate process next to your application, and you use the Dapr API inside your application code. But the Dapr API then provides a layer of abstraction over the underlying infrastructure, which makes it like really flexible. So if you want to use the PubSub API with Dapr, you can use like whatever message broker out there, because it's very easily configured with Dapr, and you can change them without changing application code. I want to share a couple of highlights from the latest release, which 1.15 last February. So one of the major things that came out is that the Dapr Workflow API is now stable, so it can be used in production. So it's based on the durable execution concept. So that means that the workflow state is saved to a Dapr compatible state store. It works seamlessly with all of the other Dapr APIs, and you author your workflow as code. So you can use like C# or Python or Java, JavaScript or Go to write your workflows, and you can use like different workflow patterns. So for instance, if the order of certain tasks are important, you can use like task chaining. If there's no dependency between activities, you can use the fan out, fan in pattern, and then still aggregate over the result over all of these activities once they have been completed. You can use the monitor pattern, which is great for reoccurring activities. And you can use the external system interaction when you want to hold with the execution of the workflow until an external event comes in. And based on that payload of the event, you can make another route in your workflow. And typically, you would combine all these different patterns all together in your workflows. Another new thing in 1.15 is the LLM conversation API. So as you can imagine, you get one consistent API to talk to different LLM providers. And what Dapr does in addition to that is it provides like prompt caching to save you some latency and some cost. And you can also enable PII obfuscation. So you can obfuscate some sensitive user input like credit card details or emails and so on. Here you can see what LLM providers we currently support. Actually, this is already out of date because some more have been added recently. Another new announcement that the CNCF made like a couple of weeks ago is Dapr Agents, which is a framework to build agentic AI systems. So it's a completely open source system. Currently it exists as a Python library, but we're also going to develop that for other languages as well. And it runs on top of Dapr open source. So you can use like PubSub messaging between your AI agents, and you can also use all of the different workflow patterns I just showed you as well to build these agentic AI systems. So if you want to know more, please come to the Dapr kiosk at the Project Pavilion. We're at kiosk 8A. I'll be there, and another maintainer will be there, and also one of the steering committee members will be there. And there are also some Dapr sessions that you can attend this week, 2 tomorrow and 2 on Friday. On Friday, I'll be speaking about Dapr workflow in quite some detail. And if you want to know a bit more about Dapr right now, then please visit dapr.io. Thanks everyone. Have a good KubeCon.